Wiggle, wiggle. Put you there. Oh yeah, she sound good, yeah. Alright, turn the. Sometimes it doesn't turn on by itself. So today I decided to give you guys a few more answers to some questions you guys had in the comments. One question that I received a few times is actually, how do you brake when you're coming to a complete stop at like a stoplight or something? So for example right here, I'm just gonna get down to around like 20 or so, and from there, you know, you can apply the brake sooner too, but clutch in, neutral like that, and then once I'm at like 20, I just like so, you know? Yeah. Clutch in comes when you're around 20 miles per hour or under 1,000 RPM. That's what I would say. That's the baseline. And brakes applied depending on like the speed and everything. Yeah, no? So it can be like brake and then clutch in, or clutch in and then brake. But once you clutch in, just put it into neutral and come to a stop, because you don't want to hold the clutch in for too long. That's not good for the clutch. Yeah. Yep. So right now I'm in third gear going like 30, right? Oh, look, the stoplight is red. And so because of that, what I would do is I would start getting off the throttle a little bit. And then, oh, the car in front of me is braking, so I'll start braking too. So brake first, and then around 20, clutch in, neutral, and voila, just like so. That's what I like to do. Now, you want to stay in gear as long as possible, just in case there's something that happens where you need to move over or something, because let's say like a car behind you is not paying attention and they're gonna rear end you if you don't do that. So it's good to stay in gear as long as you can. So that's why I say like hold it until like maybe 1.5k RPM before you come to a complete stop. Like right here, brake, and then clutch in, neutral, like so. Yeah. Not too bad, huh, guys? Yeah. Another question I got is, when do I usually shift? So like I said in one of the videos, I usually shift around 2.5 to 3,000 RPM. It depends on how spirited I want to drive. Say I want to drive pretty like spirited and rough, I would hold the RPMs for like 3k to like maybe 4k sometimes. I mean, it all depends, but yeah, usually if I'm driving like a normal human being, I like to shift around 2.5 thousand. So for example, since we're getting on the freeway, right, or the highway or whatever you call it. But personally for me, I usually like to do like 3,000, especially when the car's all warmed up, because I don't know, it just feels smoother there, for this car at least. But usually, you know, you can shift around like, you know, I'm gonna do a walk real quick. Give me 1 second. You like those pops? Yeah! Oh, it's better than coffee, all better than coffee. Every morning, a good old walk wakes you right up. Yes, sir. Alright. Getting a little sidetracked, but it's okay. You see there, I shifted around like 4,000 RPM, I think that was. Reason for that is because I wanted to drive a little bit more sporty, you know, a bit more spirited, as they would say. Yeah. But you know, you can shift around 2.5 like that. I'm in third gear now. You can shift at 2.5, you can shift at like 3,000. Don't matter, you know. It's a manual transmission. Do what you want. Get the freedom. Oh yeah, that's nice. But of course, the reason why someone would want to shift at like 2.5 instead of 3k is, say like you're trying to save on gas a little bit, because if you're like at higher RPM, you're definitely burning more gas. So if you want to be fuel efficient, you shift at 2.5. So right here, spirits cruising, yeah, I like to like do 6th gear, maybe stay at 2.5-ish. Yeah, something like that. You'll hear that? Woo! Yeah, that's question number 2. I hope I answered it as best as I can. Another question I get is, David, how do you shift so smoothly, right? So the key to shifting smoothly is letting off the clutch at the right RPM for each gear. And basically for that, a lot of the time it's just experience. You just keep driving manual and you just kind of remember or like memorize where the RPM is where you need to shift and everything. So that's usually how you get smooth. But let's say you're a little impatient and you want to start shifting smooth right now, right? So let's say your mom or your dog or whoever's like complaining at you for shifting like that and making them go like that, right? If that's the case, what you can do is it's okay to slip the clutch just a little bit. So like what I mean by that is when you're shifting to the higher gear, instead of just letting off the clutch immediately, hold it at the bike point for just a split second longer, let the RPMs level out, and then let off. I'm not telling you to like hold it for like a few seconds, but hold it for like a split second, like 0.5 maybe, like a little bit longer than you usually would. That's it. That's usually how you can shift pretty smooth too. Yeah. Bonus tip for you guys. So I noticed that some people have a tendency to put their hand on the shift knob like this while they're like coasting or whatever. Don't do that. Why don't do that? Because that's how you wear out the shifting components. Like I think the throw-out bearing or something. Anyway, something gets worn out if you keep doing this and you make this a habit. So don't put your hand on the shifter. Only have your hand on the shifter when you're about to change gears. That's it. But other than that, just leave it off. Just put it on the handbrake or like, I don't know, put it on your wheel, something. But don't rest your hand on the shifter. It's not good for the car, okay? Just don't do it, okay? Yeah, don't question it. And if you want to shift faster, every time you know that you're about to change gears, be ready. So you have your hand off, but you're like, oh, I know I'm going to change gears, so have the hand ready. Just have everything ready in position and then shift. Yeah, just pre-plan everything in a way. Kind of like with a lot of things in driving, you know? You want to be able to predict and act accordingly. Yes, sir. So you see that? I'm like, since I know I'm about to shift gears, that's when I start to have my hands and everything ready. My hands and my feet too. Just have everything in a ready position. Yeah. Like here, I feel like I might have to downshift, so I have everything ready, and then voila, like so. But yeah, always have your hand off the shifter if you're not using it, okay? It's not good for the car. Yeah, those are my, I guess, like 3 little tips for you guys. I hope I was able to answer the questions. If not, I'll make another video. So yeah, just comment below, let me know if I did or not. Yeah. If you guys are unable to drive a lot, just watch my videos and, you know, visualize how you want to drive and stuff through me. Because sometimes, you know, just visualizing also helps a lot. Image training, you know, image training. Sound good. that. So if you want to check that out, definitely check that out. Downshifting to third was not necessary, but I did it because it sounds cool, okay? Makes me feel like Vin Diesel. Family. Wow, that traffic is disgusting. But yeah, with that, that concludes my little random tips for you guys on how to drive manual, and also a little bit of sound clips. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yeah, but I'm gonna focus on traffic right now, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Yeah, I love y'all. Thanks for watching.